So you want to learn how to pack. You've come to the right place. Settle down. You're not far from your goals. Let me show you the best and the better way to finally achieve your dreams. Come with me. So I had them do some of my laundry before I left out for the day. And I came back and they're done. There's also a story with that because they actually burnt one of my dresses. I ended up giving it away to one of the employees. Well, cut scene. And I'll tell you more about that. I gave them my laundry to do and this is what they did. This is what they did. So I'm just like, oh, this dress really came through. I mean, it fought through the desert. It made it through the Namib desert, all to come to the Hilton to die. Okay, so yeah, that's done. What you will want to get is a dirt bag. It actually says dirt bag. This dirt bag came with my base luggage. As you can see the tag here. What I like to do is for the outfits that I don't get to wash on the trip or I don't get to launder, I have some dresses I use to climb the dunes of Kalahari Desert. And I don't want those dune sandy dresses touching my clean clothes where once I get home, I can just put them back on the hanger because I never wore them versus the clothes where I'm like, this needs to be dry cleaned. So I like to have separate bags. So if you don't have one, you don't need a bag that says dirt bag. It's funny, it's cute, but like you can literally just get any drawstring bag or literally a plastic bag. That'll help with your clothes as well because some things you'll feel like, oh, I just wore it here, I just wore it there. You don't know what you're bringing back because sometimes there's some bugs that travel with you. I know, crazy. Another tip is once you get home, do not take your luggage to your room. Take it straight to the washer, put it in the washer, run it on hot water and kill all those bugs. So dirt bags, I'm gonna throw all my stuff in the dirt bag and then separate the clean ones. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna put those in a packing cube and then we're gonna start the real packing. So I know people have probably told you all about packing cubes, but they are really important, like really important. This is carrying at least like 5 pounds worth of clothes. This is carrying probably like 2.5 pounds worth of clothes. This one is carrying, I wanna say 5 pounds worth. And I have more that will be carrying even more pieces of clothing. So yeah, packing cubes are pretty darn important. It really does save you like so much time and so much stress and worry about where things go, where things are. There are even packing cubes where you can put labels so you know exactly what you're like putting in there and you don't have to like think about it later or worry or stress because you can, and you don't have to go through your entire bag. And if you are looking for where, details will be below. I actually have a packing cube of my own brand, which I think is super cool. I started that like less than a year ago. They're like flying off the shelf on Etsy. People just love them over there. So I'm gonna put it on my own actual website and I'm gonna change the look. Right now I'm selling these kinds, like the beige looking kind with the mesh in the front. But right now, I think I want to change the design for 2026. So I'm going to go for more like monochromatic looks. Like beige is still going to be there because that's OG. And then maybe like dark browns, maybe like black, maybe like more caramel-y, like, you know, those kind of colors, like earth tones. I think those, you know, like that's not gender specific. It's just everyone is gonna be able to use it. I'll be putting those out for sale or the new style out for sale. But right now you can purchase these regular ones before they sell out on Etsy. So packing cubes, check. We are putting in the final touches. I think I'm gonna save this room here for my toiletry. And speaking of, get yourself a good set of toiletries because this is from Base as well. I'm like their biggest fan. I want them to please reach out to me and send me a whole bunch of stuff because I don't want to keep buying more. It's so expensive. But I have invested a good, at least $1,000 into Base luggages, toiletries. This takes all my toiletries in here. This is my face cloth. Get yourself a reusable face cloth. This is just the eco-friendly way. A bamboo slash reusable body wash. I bring my own toothpaste, full size, because I don't want to keep replacing it, and just a whole bunch of other favorite materials, some Fenty Glow Body butter. And then at the very bottom is more stuff, which makes it just one of my favorite because I can put way more stuff in here, like creams. This is where I put my body wash, my gels. These are all in the shower right now, but I'm going to be putting them in there on the very day that I'm leaving and then because I'm going to use it tonight and tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to put them in here, and then I'm going to just station it right here. Right here. And then it's going to close like that. So this is just so essential. Like, you need to have something like this for sure. The next thing would be a great makeup case, also from Base. Like I said, I spent a good amount of money there. This is where the brushes reside. Under that is another pocket here, and then a whole bunch of space for like literally everything. I don't throw them in there. It's kind of messy right now because I've been using them on this trip, but everything is literally in there. And it's deep. Look at it. It's deep. This is a deep amount of space for all the makeup you'll need. And this is at least 7 to 8 pounds. Okay, maybe not. 3 to 4 pounds from what I feel right now. 3 to 4 pounds. And it does add weight to your luggage overall, but just really think about the essentials and only put those in there. You don't have to take every single makeup item you own. And then another piece of item, yes, they all match. I'm a matchy girl, but this is what I'm gonna, when I do my packing cubes, when I was talking about, this is like the color I'm probably gonna do, because I fell in love with their color, also Base, obviously. And this is the jewelry, what the jewelry case looks like. I will say this side doesn't really work that much. Like, it literally tangles. Yeah. It's been difficult to wear my jewelry because the necklace part, oh my gosh, here we go again. It's not the most effective. Maybe I'll create something a little better than this. I don't know. I'm an innovative person, maybe. But I do like that they do have a space for watches. So you can put your watch around that, the jewelry and the rings and all of that. That works perfectly fine. I just kind of, dip them in there so it works. So I have something like this, and then I add it to that, and then we all just play some Tetris. You really have to just like arrange them in the bag the best way you know how, but these are like the essential things that you should bring. And I know you probably know this, I'm just showing you a better way to go about it. Maybe not the jewelry case, but everything else, top notch. You need to get one of those. Girl power, which is just hilarious because it's a bunch of power banks in there. I know, corny, but this everywhere I go. So this one I bought off of Amazon. It's this the back side is a magnetic charger for your phone, and then the front side is just like for pretty much every plug you could ever think of, every size. You have the USB-C, USB B, is it B? USB, USB-C, USB. And then I also have multiple charging cubes for pretty much every country you could ever go. I have this one. I think this is the European one. I'm not sure. I think I got this in Switzerland. I'm not sure. It literally has this in there, which it might have been Switzerland because this was a long time ago. It should be a USB-C by now. I have this one that morphs into like every plug you could ever think of. It literally comes like this, and I can change the size. I can like put it like that. Now I have a whole different look. I can put it like, what else? Oh, I can put it like this. I have something else entirely different. Then, I put it like that to store. Like, it's so cool. I'm not even sure where I got it. I think my ex must have given this to me. Halliburton is the brand. I don't know if it's the brand or the company that was giving it away for free. I don't know. I didn't ask questions. But I know that it's been a lifesaver, especially when I was traveling to Nigeria. I used this. And then here in Namibia, it's a whole different plug. Like, I had to go on Amazon to purchase like South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique. Like, they all use like the same similar type of plugs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when I was looking online, they were all like grouped together. And even in some places, you'll still see outlets that look like something like this. I don't know why, but depends on where you're staying and how European they are. But you might have those options, but still, most likely, you will need to bring your outlets. And I only bring this because a lot of places I go don't have multiple, like more than 2 outlets. And if I'm sharing a space with somebody else, I'm not going to keep alternating. I'm just going to bring my own, and then I just plug all my devices in one place, and I don't have to share with somebody else. So that's a really good option for those of us who don't like to share certain things. But this is a staple, so add that to your list if you haven't. The last tip I'm gonna give is to bring one intentionally ugly / I don't care outfit. This is my I don't care outfit. It is not ugly. I think it's cute. But you just never know. Red eye, layovers, cancellations happen. And I'm not, like, more than once, I've been dropped off at my final destination and told my bag was not there. The only thing that saved me was having my essentials in my carry-on, like toothpaste, face wash. I don't need makeup. I don't need, like just those essentials and 1 to 2 pieces of clothing that I don't care if anybody sees me in it. I know where I've been. I know what I've been through. You can't tell, like that kind of outfit. And this outfit for me is like one of those, like I can wear it through the airport. I can wear it in a red eye. I can even wear it to sleep. Like it's one of those outfits. And it has a cute little slit on the side where I can even wear it at night if I wanted to. If I was just dropped off and somehow a party was on the agenda and I wasn't ready, let's go to the store. I'll pick up a pair of shoes right now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So I think that having one piece of clothing here, even minimum one, for me, I always have like a bonnet, a face wash, a mini toothpaste, mini toothbrush, or a small toothbrush, bamboo toothbrush, whatever. One outfit I don't really care about. A pair of sandals, closed-toe shoes, ideally, because you just never know where you're at. And a change of underwear is essential. Like always put those into like, you can wrap them, like wrap it into itself and just plop it in your carry-on. And like that solves, it just, for me, it just makes me feel a little bit at peace. Like I don't have to worry about that anymore. So this one I'm gonna put to the side because it's gonna go on my carry-on when the time comes. And then I'm just gonna put the rest of the stuff in here and we're done. Bags are packed. I only have to put like a few more things. Like I'm putting this makeup out here, leaving it out. I'm actually gonna put the outlet over there. I'm gonna put the makeup in here and I'm gonna put the toiletry in there. So I'm leaving this out for the sake of reuse because I will be using it tonight. I'm going to dinner at the rooftop tonight and going to the pool before I leave. I didn't get to utilize my amenities and I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna do it all in the next hour. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe I'll even go to the gym tomorrow morning. Then that means I'll have to take out those shoes. I don't care. I'm gonna utilize all my amenities. I paid for it, so I'm gonna go. One thing my friend told me, the last tip she likes to do is take a pair of slippers. So I don't know if, depends on what hotel you're staying and if they offer you slippers, but the hotels that I stay tend to offer slippers upon request. So it doesn't matter what room you're staying, you don't have to be in the best room. Just ask, do you have slippers? Even a robe, like, this room is extra lavish and huge and my bedroom is on that side, but I knew it was gonna come with some slippers. But ask for twice the amount, no matter how many people are in the room, because you can take the slippers on the plane with you. So I like to pack this, not in my checked, but in my carry-on. And what I do is I'll take the slippers with me. And when you're on the flight for like 6-7 hours, you're bound to get up, right? But chances are you probably already took your shoes and put on those heated socks I recommended you. And you don't want to walk to the bathroom with socks. You don't want to walk to the back. You don't want to walk anywhere with your socks on a plane. It's like outside basically. But you know what you can walk in? Some disposable slippers, because once you're done, you don't even have to take it off the plane. You could just leave it right there and they'll trash it for you. Or you could take it out and trash it at the nearest, dumpster. But this is such a hack that I was just like, girl, I'm gonna tell the rest of the world, say less. Because now I asked for extra pair of slippers. I have them and I'm gonna put them in my carry-on. So when it's time and the flights are leaving, I will simply just take it out of my hand luggage and throw the babies on. This combined with my heated socks, oh, my leg is gonna be just loving it, because now I'm gonna reduce the fluid buildup from just sitting in place. I can stand and walk around. My feet are gonna be warm and just lovely. And then I won't have to walk barefoot or put on my shoes 15 times to go to the bathrooms. Well, maybe not 15 times. My bladder is fine before you get any assumptions. But I think this is such a great hack. So I'm just throwing it in there as a last hack. I'm not gonna show you like every individual step because that's just a waste of time. And I think you probably know how to put stuff in your luggage. You just probably need a more efficient way of doing it. So I hope this helped you with that. And if you are indeed helped by this video, of course, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have more content like this coming. I don't post a lot of long form, but this 2026, I'm taking it seriously. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.